Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
Okay, we are going old school today. The Matt Sundin Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. This is the one that I wore in 2003 on TV. I'll tell you a little bit about that. So I wore this jersey when I played an event called Showdown at the Sands in about 2003. And I remember there also being a lockout in the NHL around the same time. And I was wearing this Leafs jersey, and Sportsnet in Canada had nothing to put on TV because there's no hockey, right? So this was on nonstop, me in a Leafs jersey. And I think that spoke to a lot of people. And during the boom, sort of like a lot more people were like, hey, that's the jersey guy. So we're going with that, old school. I like the guy, Matt Sundin. I did a commercial with him years ago. Met him. He plays a little bit of poker. I wouldn't say he's great, but you know, he plays a little. So that's what we're gonna wear today. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? I know I had stuff. Let's go say bye to the pups and then head on over to the Rio for a 1 p.m. start, a little early, and then we'll talk in the car. How about that? Does that work for you? Okay. Is that what you want? You want a little belly rubbing action. Oh, buddy boy. Yeah. Oh, don't fall out. Look, he's right on the edge. He's gonna fall out of the bed. What are you doing, huh? Oh, you guys get some good sleep on a nice rainy day here in Vegas. Gotta give you some love too. Do your thing. Yeah, you know it's coming. Oh, he just opens up the belly. And this jealous little bugger, he's like, nope, touch me more, touch me more. Isn't that what you're saying? Touch me more, touch me more. Me. You don't, well, actually, you don't share your food or your treats with this guy. And you don't share the love because you're like, oh, look. Get on me. Right? Look at him. He's just like, nope. You're only going to pay attention to me. You're too cute. What are you doing over there? What are you going after? Apollo, excuse us. That's not appropriate for you two. They might yank it for stuff like that. He doesn't give a shit. All right, it is raining, but nothing's gonna rain on our parade today. We got a shot, 20 left, a little below average, but you know, it's limit. We've got about 9 big bets, and we're gonna do our best here. So I wanted to address a couple things about Player of the Year stuff. A lot of people saying, Daniel, how, I've got 10 cashes. How can you be even close in Player of the Year when you're down money? Because we see at the end, it shows you're negative, right? Because here's the thing, if you just did it based on profit, right? Or just based on like how much money won, well, then you just make the Player of the Year the guy who won the main event. Because he's going to win, whatever, 7, 8, 9, $10 million. So what they do is they come up with a formula based on, how many deep runs you make. And when you play in buy-ins with such varying degrees of size, like I'm playing $1,500 buy-ins, I'm also going to be playing $250,000 buy-ins, right? So ask yourself this. Let's say a guy plays a World Series of Poker where he wins 4 bracelets. 4, okay? You got 4 bracelets. That's a pretty good accomplishment, right? And that totaled up to about, say, $723,000, okay? But he also played the $1 million event. So he didn't cash in that. So you got 4 bracelets, 1 miss. Down money, right? Should he be Player of the Year? I think 4 bracelets probably wins it. Speaking of, we've got some guys at the top right now. Ant Zeno, of course, has 2 bracelets. He won the stud, he won the horse. Phil Hellmuth, another one who got his 16th bracelet last night. Congrats to him. He's in the running because now he's got the win, because really the way that the point structure works is it's all about the W's, right? You can make a lot of deep runs, which is great, but like there's a big discrepancy between first and second in the points. You're getting about 1,000 points per victory or something like that. I think it's going to take something like 4,000 plus points to win this dang thing. And listen, it's only a couple weeks in, long way to go. But what we're missing on our resume thus far is, a final table and some W's. So hopefully today we can run it up and, play well throughout. What else we got going on? Oh man, it'll be this is the thing. I've not had a night that I haven't got home past 2 a.m. because I've been running deep in every single one. We've been bagging and tagging. And we got some big ones coming up. Today, The other event is the Dealer's Choice 10K, which you could buy into on day 2. Okay. So we'll be busy, you know, no matter what there. Then the day after that, we've got a $50,000 no limit hold'em tournament with 1 re-entry. And again, with that one, I believe you can buy in on day 2 as well. So big ones coming. We had a little bit of a lull in the schedule, oddly, where there was a bunch of 1500s and 3Ks and whatnot. But some of the big boys are coming up now. So I'm also going to have to go to the payout window to get, because I don't take my cashes. Like, you know, they give you this little card, say, go to the payout window. I'm like, I cash so often. I'll be like, I'll just wait till I'm running out of money and then I'll go get cashes. So that's where we're at. I put like 200,000 in the account. And, you know, we've spent now a decent amount of buy-ins. So if I'm going to put the 50K up plus another 50K for a rebuy, if that happens, yeah, I'll need to reload the account. And we'll just do that with the cashes that we have. So lots of World Series of Poker to play. We've put ourselves in position with a good finish, a good run, and so many events left. Look, it's raining in Vegas. Who would have thunk? Anyway, let's do this. All right, looks like it's going to be our first appearance in the Thunderdome. They're setting us up at the feature table there. 3 tables, or no, yeah, 3 tables left, 20 left. Time to spin it up. It's early on, but I got to keep calm here. One of the very first hands in stud 8, I pick up 5 of diamonds up with deuce 9 of diamonds in the hole. Make a long story short, I catch an ace, and I have ace deuce 5 9. My next card, the dealer gives me 3 of clubs, which is a good card. Gives me ace deuce 3 5 9, and it was a boxed card. I'd never seen this before, where it came face down. So now it's not my card. I don't get to keep it. Instead, I get the jack of diamonds. So I have the flush draw now, and I missed that. So who knows what would have happened if it wasn't, I don't know. But you know, those things, like, so mentally tough for me to get through. But I've been able to do that, and the hold'em round, I crushed. So I'm back to my starting stack about 414 with 19 left. So that just drives me nuts, that shit. We're going down to 2 tables right about now, and my man right here wanted to share a special shirt for the vlog, and it says, move the thing to the left. No, yeah, you're the top of it. Oh. There we go. So IDK.IDC.IDGAF. You figure it out, people at home. See if you can figure that out.
Mine just says relax.
You should relax with this frickin' deuce 9 10 and razz every frickin' hand.
What do you mean? 10's
All right.
a good hand.
Hanging in there.
It's hard to make a 10.
Down to 2 tables. Redraw full. All right, this is our new table right here. Hey, Barbara.
What do you mean it's a new?
So what year did you make the final table of the main event?
She's 1895.
1895. Congratulations. Has there been another woman that made it? Almost. No.
10th
Yes,
and 11th.
the Australian lady, I think.
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th one year.
10th and 11th they finished. So she's still the only one.
A final
I just
table
need
used
you
to be
to double.
six-handed.
I want to
It used to always be six-handed, remember?
I remember watching that.
It was always six-handed.
You're a firecracker. Well, you still are. Yeah, nothing's changed there.
Right.
All right. This is my friend here. You can do a really good Indian accent. You should give it for the people. It's perfect.
I don't know how it is an accent if I'm an Indian.
But it's perfect. It's like, it's amazing. Did you hear his Indian accent? It's incredible.
I almost would believe he's
You
Indian.
can do it too.
I could do it, but I'm not
know you
allowed.
could.
It's 2021. That's what they said. It's a new rule.
Oh, it's a new rule, okay.
All right, we got a Raz pot brewing right here. You got the ace, jack, queen, jack 6 5 4, king 10 9.
I'm probably dead.
Yeah, look at this monster. This table is cozy. Look at Brandon coming out with the pumpkins today.
Hey,
Happy Halloween, eh?
60. Bring it in like a pro.
Look at this pot.
I got 34.
D-Dub. Barbara.
So I need
Coming
her to
after
break,
it.
him to have a banana.
All right, long distance here.
34, 52 on the side. It's going to be rough.
Barbara with the bet on the river. Here with the ace 8 jack queen, long distance. D-Dub standing,
That's all.
not liking his chances.
I can beat a couple of
We got the full there.
I got a good jack.
Oh,
What?
that ain't no good.
Whoa, D-Dub with the
What?
How the hell did that hand happen?
Good. Let's get it.
Oh, wow.
Good jack has been called.
Barbara attacking that side pot. Damn.
Thank you, Barbara.
Well, He didn't have you beat. It wasn't.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying for having a good jack.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this pot. He came with the king, because it's Raz, three-way, and boom, pink. Oh, we lost Barbara, and lost Barbara in this big pot again in Raz. Raz is the game to play. And my man Brandon over here just wins a big one. On the river. Crazy action in Raz. This is the game of the future. Man. Okay, through 2 levels. What did I start with? 414? I got 417, I think, or whatever. With 14 left, I dipped down to about 200,000. Came back to 4. We're going to be playing 40 and 80,000. Think about these limit tournaments. You're never dead. You know, you have to like get out of that mindset of like, oh, I'm short stacked. You know, what do I have? Let's see. How many big bets? 8 times 5 is 40. Yeah, I've got like 5 big bets, and it's hard to lose like a bunch of big bets, especially in the Raz portion. When we come back, it'll be hold 'em for 2 more hands. I'm in the small blind, and then I'll play the button, I guess. And then we're gonna play Omaha 8, which is a little bit higher variance as well, but it's 8 or better, so you only get half the pot. And then we get back to the stud portions, which is good for short stacks, because you can put in small amounts before you have like a meaty hand on 5th Street that you can just go with. This guy just coolered me pretty bad, so now I'm all in. I just had a flush and a low, and he had a better flush and a better low. And what do we have here? We're all in, so we need queen or spades. Queen or spades, that'd be big. There's the queen. Okay. All right, double. I'll take it.
Do you have tens and deuces?
I got, okay, so I'm all in for 90,000.
like
It's
you
up
would
to
check it.
the femme fatale with that board.
Yeah, I think you're not there yet, but you have a better draw than me. But I got a 9. How much?
90.
She knows she has a banana in there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We all know she has a banana.
Okay, so she has a queen. I have a 10 with a 6 draw.
Who's
Okay.
first?
She can show and see if I have to look. Let's see. All right, 9. Phew. Are they moving me here for 1 hand? It was a Raz hand, and guess who won the Raz hand on 5th Street? We did. I did. I beat both those guys. Now I got $1 million in chips. Going on the final 9. Final 9. We're combining.
All right, this is
I got the final 9.
This is for the
This
button.
fucking.
Love you, Daniel.
All right. Around the table we go.
Two,
Unofficial final 9.
your game.
All right, final 8. Have about 800,000 now. Lost the pot just now. Have not beat Jack, the Asian guy. We're in the full gear. Have not beat him a damn pot. I had Queen 8 of diamonds in limit hold'em. He defended his big with 6-7 suited, and he flopped the 7. I needed a Queen 8 or a diamond to bust him, and I whiffed out. But we're still doing good. I mean, listen, I feel really blessed. I feel blessed. Hashtag blessed. I feel lucky to be alive because, well, not lucky. It's skill. I know how to maneuver with a short stack, and I had one forever, right? For how many hours did I have? Like 200-300K, lots of them. Now we're still below the average, but I'm not too concerned with the average. I'm concerned with chip conservation as we get to the later stages, build a big stack, and then start pushing the envelope a little bit. Are we playing Raz? Okay, playing Raz, right? Just want to make sure. Oh, Raz. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure. That's the 4th time. Ellie, that's the 4th time in the horse. In the first horse tournament, 3 times in horse I was, and that was number 4.
How much is it?
Raz. 6 seconds. Okay, I have a 5K chip left. All right, there's like $1 million in there, and I have nothing, but it's stud high. Couldn't fucking possibly be Raz or stud 8 or whatever. All right, we got 3 clubs. What does he have? 8s? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I thought you might have 3s.
Queen.
8s is bad. Okay,
Ooh.
Jack is good. I need help.
Card.
Deuces, all right. Let me know if I'm drawn live.
Only 8
All right.
shot him off.
Hold on, let me see if I can hold
Nothing.
this card.
Okay.
Queen,
There are
Jack,
8
6.
over
Just that, huh? Here, hold this camera so I can squeeze for the people. Okay, ready? What do we got here?
3 across. We need 3 across.
It's 2 across.
2 across.
Dead.
You're dead.
Fucking unbelievable.
Fucking
you
fucking
you
yeah, but
suck
that-
at squeezing. Unbelievable. I'm out.
Hey,
Oh. Hard to put into words how violently annoyed and angry I am right now. So fucking tilted. Omaha 8 against Ellie. I never made with 1 fucking ace, deuce, queen, jack. at an ace deuce queen 9 double, so ace deuce 4-5, didn't get a sniff. Ace deuce 5-5, didn't make fuck dick, nothing with those hands. And then in the Raz, I basically, in the key Raz pot where I was basically all in, I need to beat a queen jack is all I need to beat. Basically the only card I could catch. I had 2 paired, it was so stupid. I had 3-3-4-7 queen, and the guy has a queen jack. So unless I catch a 3 or a 4 for a full house, or a 7 or a queen, basically all the other cards win unless it's a king. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Fuck, man, I just got to 1 million in chips. I was all ready to go. That Asian guy, I never beat him a pot. Queen 8 of diamonds against a 6-7 of spades, comes 2 diamonds, and he flops a pair. I didn't miss. Shut up, Daniel. Nobody cares. I need a break. Gonna go to the trailer and break some shit. Okay, tilted rant, check. Nap, check. We got trusty coffee, check. Sitting in the trailer. Are we ready to play yet? Not yet. It's 8 p.m. We have to think, yeah, I mean, you get plenty of time to register in these things. And one of the things I've learned, throughout the years is it's better for me to wait 2 hours, wait 3, whatever it takes to go into play when my head is fully ready, no headache, no fatigue, no nothing, before I jump in. So in the meantime, we're going to watch the end of this Buffalo Bills game, chill out, relax, and listen, as far as timing, when am I going to go in? Sometime tonight. Don't know. It's basically, the coffee will let me know when to go in, and then we'll play the dealer's choice 10K. Looks like a tough field for the most part. And then we're going to have that same dilemma of what game do we call? And it probably makes sense. Oh, go Buffalo. Oh, touchdown. Look at that. Ha, ha, ha. Nice one. So it probably makes sense for me to call no limit hold'em. We'll see. I always base it based on the table and who's at it, But no limit hold'em may be on the agenda, and as well as some pot limit. Omaha 8 or better. I realize that's a game that I like as well. So until then, we're just going to chill for a little while. All right, coffee hit me quick. It's 8:30. We're going to go in for level number 7. Play some dealer's choice. Try to do it all over again, man. I just needed a little, a little vent, a little nap, a little coffee, and it's back to work. My wife asks me all the time, how do you do it? Coming home every night, 2 o'clock and all that. It's just, I love it. It's quite simple, really. I love it, Bang my head against the door. Okay, so this is who we're dealing with. Mr. Schulman, Ian, the boys. So decision on what to call, I have no idea. First hand I limp, he limps, I try to push him around, he sticks it up my, where? And I don't flop anything. So 60K, I don't know what to call. We'll just frickin' pick a random game, because these guys play all the games well. That's a problem. What do you suck at? I'm trying to think. What is your worst game, Nick?
I don't know, buddy.
I mean, God, no ideas right now. It's not good. Okay, so we put in an hour's work. We got 4 more hours to go. We got up to 100K in an hour. We called Big O because I felt like that was the game because Adam Friedman wasn't at my table.
Oh, no, I definitely think Big O.
Yeah, so, what do you call it? I bluffed a nice hand in ace to 5 triple draw. Really interesting spot where the button raised and drew 3 in ace to 5. Small blind was David Baker. He called, and I was the big blind with not a great hand, deuce 5-6. I catch 5-5, and then I catch 10 jack, and I actually raised with 1 to come and patted back the jack 10, and then I actually betted against him just in case he wanted to fold a jack or a 10. So we bluffed that one. And then just now, this is something that probably I wouldn't have done maybe 3-4 years ago. Raised in the cutoff, 5-handed with ace jack and no limit hold'em. To 2,000, the blinds are 4 and 800, and the small blind jams for, what did he have? Almost 30K. And it was Ian O'Hara. And I probably in the old days, I might have folded back in the day when people didn't jam so light, but he had ace 8 of hearts. We have ace jack. It came 6, 7, 4. So hard attack beginning, but luckily no 5, no 8. And so now we got 100K. Great start, 4 more hours, feel refreshed, coffee worked. The ups and downs of the World Series of Poker, ladies and gentlemen. All right, gonna tell you about a hand in the RV that was interesting. This last one was not interesting. It was just fucking bullshit, if you want to ask me. Pot limit Omaha 8 or better. Scott Seaver limps the small blind. I raise with ace, jack, jack, deuce. Pot. He calls. It comes ace, jack, 5, 2 clubs, 1 diamond. I have backdoor diamonds. I have ace, jack, jack, 5. So ace, jack, jack, deuce. So I have 3 jacks. His hand is ace, deuce, king, queen. So he's fucked completely. I bet pot, 84. He calls. He can't win, right? The only way he could win somehow is if it came a 10 and the board didn't pair. What do you think happened? Ha, damn it. 10 on the turn, 9 on the river. So we lost. Huge pot, 160K in there. And now we're down to 30. So half of a starting stack. I want to tell you about this hand against Nick Schulman, though, that I thought was really interesting. One of the more interesting hands I've played in a while, in ace to 5, triple draw. All right, as promised, this is the hand against Nick Schulman that I played, okay? In ace to 5, triple draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I'm in the cutoff position. My hand is ace, 3, 6, 7, 10. So I raise. The blinds are 13, 25. I make it 5,000. Nick re-raises the button to 75. 3 bets me. I call. I throw away the 7 and the 10 because in this game a 7 is not. It's okay, but you don't draw to it with 3 draws to go. It's something you might keep on the last draw, but you throw it away early. So I keep the ace, 3, 6. Draw 2. He draws 2. I catch a 3 and a 6, which is information, right? And that's like way less likely he can catch a 3 or a 6. I check and he checks it back, so that means he's drawing 2. I draw 2. He draws 2. Now, on the second draw, I catch an 8 and a 10. So I have a 10-8. With 1 draw to come, if he's drawing 1, I'm a favorite over a draw, right? In deuce to 7, a jack is a favorite. In ace to 5, it needs to lower itself to a 10. So with him drawing 2 behind me having the 3s and 6s and throwing away a 7, a lot of dead cards, I bet 5,000 on the turn and he raises me. So here's the thing about this spot. First of all, I'm going to ask you, what would you do? Okay? Would you A, call and pat? Would you B, would you call and draw to an 8-6? Would you C, would you re-raise and then pat? Okay? And then would you D, just fucking fold? Right? I'm curious what you would do. So that's interesting. So A, B, C, D. What would you do in that spot against Nick raising the button when you folded the 6s and the burn 6, the burn 3, the burn 7? It's a very tough spot. I'll tell you what I did. I elected to go with D and folded, and Nick made a good play because he had 3 of the aces. He thought I might not have anything, and he had ace, ace, deuce, 4, 6. So he raised as a semi-bluff. Well, no, as a bluff to try to get me off something with a 2-card draw to get me to draw. So, I mean, I might have lost the putt anyway if he draws or whatever at any of the other options, but just such a brutal, tough spot, and I felt like, you know what? It's just so marginal. I'm going to just let it go because I don't think it makes a lot of sense to draw to the 8 there. I think it's probably better if you're going to do something to re-raise pat or call pat, one of those two, or fucking do what I did, which was fold. Yeah, I don't think drawing's right there. Anyway, I thought it was interesting, but I'm steamed up. I got 30K left after that. It was 160K pot to Scott Seaver. Damn it. Fuck, pot. Just, fuck. All right, we bag them. We tag them. Once again, another night, 2 a.m. We're going home with a healthy stack of 153,000 chips. I just doubled up. Poor old Mikey over there on my left. Poor little guy playing high-low regular. So the game of choice that I played, as I said, was Big O. I called pot limit Omaha 8 or better once. And it was basically a function of me thinking that maybe Nick and Scott they haven't played a ton of that or whatever. But then at this table here, I never got a chance to call a game, but I would have called stud because it feels like I looked around the table. I thought maybe stud high would be their worst games. One of the good things about being versatile and being able to play a lot of different games well is when you can spot weaknesses in your opponents, which makes it such a fun tournament. You can, call games you think that they'll be really weak in. So I feel like I'm good in a lot of the games. There's a few that I'm not great at, but I know what to do in those. Just, knit it up a little bit. But I had a fun day. Listen, you guys saw me rant. You saw me rave. You saw the ups and downs. But I love it. I'm having a blast. We're on the grind. It's been, despite, we're down because we didn't do well in 25K or whatever, but in terms of money. But we're continually getting results, and big scores are coming. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.